Hi everyone, my name is Alyssa Medina. I am a transferred student from Citrus College. This is my first semester as a peer advisor, and I wanted to introduce you guys about studying tips such as where to study, like how to make your own study space, and places that you can go to study. So if you're at home, you can create your own study space, meaning you can find a place somewhere at your house that you feel comfortable and it's quiet and clutter-free. And to make studying better, you can actually decorate your space to fit the environment that you want to study in. So that means you can add plants, natural lighting, calendars, and utensils such as pens, pencils, and anything else you might need to write down stuff for school, like homework and studying, and anything else. Here are some tips to keep your space organized, because the more you're organized, the less you'll be distracted. So to keep organized, make sure you put your items back where they came from. So if you have a designated spot for your pens and pencils, make sure you put those stuff back. If you have old paper that you've already used, you can either recycle them or throw them away to keep your space clean. Put your things away back into shelves if you can, and place them neatly so they won't look messy. And make sure things are not in your arm's way when you're studying, because if you have something near your arm, like your elbows, you might knock it over and create a mess. And just make sure you have a little trash can here, because it's always nice to have one right there. It's really important to make sure that for electronics, you are not using them. I know they can be super distracting, because that's what happens to me. I usually get very distracted with my phone by playing games when I should not. And so if you're studying, make sure your electronics are off, so your phone and your computers. And if you want to listen to music, try to listen to ambient music, because normal music with lyrics are pretty distracting, and so you might not remember the material just as well. And most importantly, make sure to give yourself breaks. If you're studying for hours on end without any break in between, you're going to burn out. So it's very important just to give yourself breaks and just make yourself have time for yourself so you won't stress out. If you're sharing a space with someone, make sure you have a timetable set up. With a timetable, it allows you to set designated times of when you want to do homework or studying. So this will allow you to keep organized and focused, but also lets your neighbors in your house to know that this is your time to study and do homework, so they don't bother you. It also minimizes noises. And if you need to set boundaries with families, make sure that they know that this is your designated time to study, that you can't have any disturbances, because it'll disrupt your school life. And also make sure that it's okay to say no to your family, because remember, school is always important. And if you don't have any place at home to study, you're always available to go on campus. And campus is actually open to students, but there's a capacity to it. So you can actually study on campus, on the grass, or on a bench somewhere. But you can actually go to the school library and study there. The thing is, the school library is only open between 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Monday through Friday, and there is a limit capacity within the library, and you have to make a reservation to be able to study inside. And there's a 2-hour time limit. In order to set up an appointment or reservation to study in the library, you follow this reservation form with the link. And once you're inside the library, you must follow the COVID-19 protocols. However, if you also want to study outside, but you don't have a reliable Wi-Fi or any hotspot available, the school actually offers a device request form to receive a hotspot. So you can just fill out this form and you will get one. So that means you can study outside or anywhere. So how is campus handling COVID-19? Well, for school, there is enhanced cleaning measures. There's a time limit within the library, such as the 2-hour time limit. Social distancing is required, as well as wearing masks throughout campus. The library has a max capacity of 100 people, and there are actual hand sanitizing stations present. And if you are afraid that you might have been exposed to COVID-19, or you think you might have it, the health center offers COVID-19 testing to students. You can't make it to campus, you can actually go outdoors. If you're tired of being stuck inside, being cramped at home, which I'm sure most of us are, being outside is the next best thing. You can go to the park, or you can even go to the beach. which would be nice because you're actually having class on the beach, which most students don't ever get to do. And if you don't have a reliable hotspot on your own phone, you can always request to borrow the hotspot from the Cal State Fullerton Library using a request device form. If you plan to study outside, make sure you prep for the day. So if you need any materials such as your pens, papers, blanket, water, snacks, make sure to bring them. Especially make sure to charge anything electronic you might bring, such as your phone or your laptop. Because if you don't have your laptop, you might not know what assignments you have. And most importantly, make sure you adhere to the COVID-19 protocols, such as social distancing and wearing your mask, especially if you're around people. Thank you for being here for this presentation. Don't forget to check out our other videos on study tips. These slides will be available through Canvas, and if you attended this meeting, make sure you clock this into your RTP activity on Canvas. Thank you.